Good day, folks. I hope it's going well. Yeah. So today I have got for you all, and for me too, a sketchbook tour. This book, peeking in, took maybe a month and some time, and it was 30 pages, so it wasn't super long, but it's a little bit bigger maybe than I'm used to, and it's square. And I tried to do this as fast as possible. Front and back, 60 pages. Yeah, I thought I'd share it with you. Let's jump right in. So first page, I've always wanted to do like a welcome page. I'm always terrified. I always leave the first page blank because it's terrifying, you know? What are you gonna put there? What if you mess up? So I decided to bite the bullet and draw it, and I think it turned out really cute. These are my original characters. That's Ronan, that's Casper, and that's Violet. Yeah, I thought it would be fun. So, a little peek into that. And then, let's see. Page 2. I really wasn't quite sure what to do. I was kind of just in a very doodly mood. So, I started doodling a lot. I don't know what this... Whatever they're doing. Maybe some figures, you know. Ash Ketchum, Garnet. All sorts of folks. I was in a fan art mood, so that explains the next page, which is this. I probably should say spoilers for Steven Universe. A little late, but yeah, this was when when Ruby and Sapphire got married. I was so excited, or you know, when they proposed. So I did a little like a fake Instagram layout and like printed out a background to glue on. Ruby's taking a selfie. I thought it'd be fun. Moving on, page 4 kind of. Still in a fan art mood. I think I'd heard about the fact that there's going to be a live action Mulan or something. I don't know. So I also tried to do, you know, differentiate characters a little bit. You know, Cinderella versus Mulan. I said I'd do more princesses. Did I? Not really. Oh well. I also tend to write a lot. I tried to kind of cut back just a little bit because I knew I'd be sharing the sketchbook. I was so excited to share it. But there are some little notes there. I drew Blue Healer. I don't know if any of you guys are interested in animals, dogs, but when I was younger I had the biggest dog phase, and they're so fun to draw, you know, just drawing animals and all that. Yeah, so these are pretty typical. Oh, alright, you know, we got a free booty. This one was like late at night, and I was like, I should be drawing. You know, when it's like late, you can't sleep and you just want to draw. So sometimes I'll create random stories, you know? And this one's about a girl. I don't know. I mean, I guess, you know, she's like an optimist. I thought that would be cute. Okay. Back on track. My tripod fell over. I was just messing around with a character again. Not much to see. Just kind of playing around, but... Going back to my pony roots. I used to draw so many ponies. They taught me a lot, honestly. But now I'd say I'm quite decent at drawing them. That's my old OC. I think I was messing around with some coloring here because I only had a couple colors. And markers. And so I was, you know, seeing what worked there because he's supposed to be green. And now I lied. We are back to Disney princesses. We have Mulan, we have Rapunzel, and we have Flynn Rider. I can't believe I forgot his name. I had to look at it for it. Yeah, Rapunzel has always been fun for me to draw. I'm not great at drawing her, obviously, but she's always been fun. She always has like this mischievous look. He's hilarious. I mean, this is a redraw of a screen cap. Tell me, please do, if you like Rapunzel, if you like Tangled. This is also a screen cap redraw that I like, and is part of one of like the best parts of the movie. It's so cool. And it's like the showdown. This is her again, but this time in color. I was trying to figure out how to draw hair, you know, like that anime with like the shinies and the straight hair. It's fun. So there's that. Next up, don't you dare fall over. I jinxed it. Chickens. Don't know why. but there's chicken there. He has some birds. I think I was looking at some pigeons. Looking at some pigeons outside. The usual birds. Question mark. And now, this is when I started doing prints, and I started playing around with acrylic wash on toned paper. That's toned mixed media paper. And this was the sketch I used for a print coming up that you'll see in a bit. And just like cutting out rubber and stamping it, and it's a lot of fun. There we go. I started drawing dudes because I was like, wow, I'm so out of it right now. So I started drawing dudes. Probably a drag queen. Regular stuff. And on the next page is the print. I printed it once to see how it came out, twice, 3 times, and 3 times the charm, third time's the charm. I drew some horses. This is how I got to understand some anatomy from My Little Pony, actually. So while this isn't My Little Pony style, it helped. And it was a lot of fun to do prints. Next page, we've got a little bit of a scrapbook here. Today seemed to have been a good day. I drew that and wanted to draw bigger. You know, kind of worked when you like draw something and it's like on a napkin or something and it's awesome. And then you come back to it and you're like, wait, what happened? I think I was redrawing that there. And sometimes it's fun to like block out the background with some color that makes them pop. It's all good. Next up, this wasn't an awesome page. I didn't like a whole lot of it. You know, just kind of having an off day there. I blocked this out because it was just, I mean, you can see through it, but it just wasn't awesome. I did like this though. I think this was a redraw from To All the Boys I've Loved Before, which was a cute movie. Ooh, oh, this page. I was headed somewhere and had some time to draw. And I was listening to Matt Maltese and his new album, or, you know, newish at this point, Bad Contestant, and it's so good. This is one of the lines. I could always passive-aggressively put you in a song, and it works so well, and I was just having like a major crushing moment, so I decided to be a creep, and to draw me. I apparently didn't draw any clothing on me, but draw me like hugging him, and he was like, what the hell? I don't know how he is as a person. Obviously, he's a musician, but I thought this was fun. Do you guys ever do this silly kind of thing? Do you draw like musicians and such? Moving on, these were for commissions. This was for my Michael video, my redraw. This is for commissions. This was the example for a headshot, bust. By the way, commissions are currently open. Just saying. Some doodles, trying to fill up the page. This was interesting, you know, trying to like... And this is for full body commissions. It'd look better because it wouldn't be on this paper, but... You know, trying to draw backs, because I draw a lot of them, but I don't ever draw them from reference. And this was somebody famous. Don't remember who. But, you know, just some Pinterest drawing, somebody dancing. Have fun. I was at an event, and I just filled an entire page with a dragon. And moving on, I drew in an orange pencil, and things started turning out a little bit more cartoony, and it was fun. I drew a squirrel, dog, dragon, these flying monkeys all over, and she's like, hey, what you doing? He's like, hey, what you doing? These were just some ideas. I was at like little music festival. I was playing around with the like horse on a carousel thing. I did this like years ago, and I wanted to redo it. So that was the idea there. And yeah, just kind of having some fun with filling up the page. This one's just kind of having fun. Like I like doing like sassy or something, like hip to the side or like hands out. It's a fun time. This page I really like just because it's like a jumble of colors and things happening, but I quite like them. You know, this I didn't like, so I just kind of cut it out and I drew a little lemon boy over it. Yeah, I walk dogs. I just kind of drew somebody walking dogs and did like a whole thing behind it. And if you can see, I don't know, the yellow behind it is like the tree going through the person. And I had a lot of fun with that. And, you know, just kind of coloring. This was cool to do. I recently took a figure drawing class, so this was just kind of like working on like rib cage and poses and such. And this was as well, and I just kind of messed around with color. So yeah, I like this page. Moving on, this was kind of a redraw. Ash and Misty from Pokemon, because they, since like August, doing a Pokemon marathon of all the episodes. This one, again, was just kind of like some character things, that type of stuff. I like overalls too, I think they're cool. That was to fill space. Ignore it. These are two of my characters from a story that I'm kind of working on. She's the main character. She goes into space because but like a group of people aged around like 13, like 20, drafted into space. It's a good time, and she meets her and they become friends. And look at that jacket. You can't tell I've been having a lot of fun with stripes. I found out recently, Columbus tip, that you can create cool patterns with watercolor, and stripes look really cool. This, I believe I was babysitting during this. I draw when I babysit, I know. This was just some figure studies, you know, like that, out. Yeah, this was, I was definitely babysitting because they were like playing games. Backs are fun to draw. I don't know why, or like doing like, it's fun. I tried drawing Haley Kiyoko, you know, gave up a little bit of the way down. I was just watching Disenchantment. I was watching Disenchantment with my papa, and so that's the main character. That's not. This I like. I don't know why. I just feel like it's a really cool, like, I don't know. I like it. This was fun, you know, messing with like maybe perspective a little bit because of the knee or something. He's like slumped over. Keep it going. I did some Pokemon. You can see these if you watched my last video, which was drawing Pokemon randomly, and these were in the bonus at like the end credits. Yep, I was still babysitting. I was like, don't fall asleep. The kids are still awake. A little oddish flamingo. This is another one of my characters. She's a little bit older here, but she's supposed to be kind of young-ish. I don't know who he is. Again, I'm just kind of messing around. This was me messing around a bit with stamps, trying to mess around. Drew Sammy again. This is a My Little Pony heavy book. I am sorry. This, you already saw all of this if you saw my last video, which was Once Again Pokemon Generator. So that's there. The main characters that are on the front page here. This is them in bathing suits. Yeah, that's okay. So she looks super awkward. I don't know like what's happening here. Little kitties. A big Charizard there. I used my acrylic wash to try this just kind of like blocking out colors idea, which was cool to test out. It's so much fun to try things out. I was from reference. I was doing some cats because somebody commissioned me to draw their cats for a series of Unfortunate Events. I've been reading the series. I know there's also a Netflix show out about it right now, and it's really good. And there's a movie which I used to watch growing up. So our family was always big on a series of Unfortunate Events. So that's that. I drew me. I liked that one. Senior orientation. Yeah, we had to go in at like noon, so it was just like, ooh, a day to consider what'll happen after a summer. I went to see Dodie and Tessa in concert, which was awesome. So I tried to draw them, and I actually eventually put this up. I put them onto watercolor paper, colored them, and then couldn't give them to them, so I just kind of threw it on stage afterwards. And who knows if they got them, but this is more of my story. That's her mother. Some fun with like only having certain colors as well. Trying to like find her distinctive face shape. I know I struggle at least with same face syndrome a lot, so I've been trying to like really, I have like little differentiations between my characters, but I want to like really kind of drive them home a little bit more. The kids I was babysitting were playing Call of Duty, so I tried to take a little bit of like what they were doing, a little bit of just having some fun. This one, just kind of trying something new, bigger, kind of trying to draw a little bit bigger. Because I always draw really small. Troy was on Colbert. Ooh. Get it? Party tattoos. This, I was just kind of in a mood to this? There's a lot going on. I'll let it speak for itself, honestly. This is a page of cats when I had the one new commission. And I was doing little blockouts with highlighters, kind of making it pop a little bit more. It was fun. Pinterest cats, horse. I think it was probably a Pinterest horse as well. I think that was Mulan, honestly. Yeah, from that Instagram handle. Follow them, they're so talented. It's gorgeous here. Yeah, it's beautiful. This was a little bit of a test on semi-realism. I did actually film a video for it with these two, but I am yet to decide whether it'll be posted, so I guess you'll find out. This was kind of cool also. I messed around with a white gel pen. She's all that in a bag of chips. This was storyboarding my little goblin story. This was more Rapunzel. I feel like there's a lot of Rapunzel. This one wasn't like Disney Rapunzel. Just kind of having fun Rapunzel. Maybe like a plumber man. Who knows? Maybe it's a lady. Yeah, drawing in pen. Some scissors. This is showing up so vibrantly on the camera. I love it. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's actually glowing. I used a highlighter. So that's a fun little tidbit. We learned about Medusa in class and how really she's kind of tortured. So I wanted to draw her not in a menacing way, just kind of in like a, oh gosh, you know, it was sad. I like that one, honestly. I seem to have drawn a lot when I'm babysitting. I babysitted for like, I was babysitting once more and they're playing, oh well, guess what? Spider-Man. So I started drawing whatever Spider-Man was doing, like, whee! Whee! Spider-Man has great pose practice. This one, I kind of cheated. I drew on another page and just pasted it in. Got a little figures, kind of have fun, like, messing with how the body works. Another Medusa. Look at her. I mean, I just ooh, here we've got a page of animals. Just purely a page of animals. And little pops of color here and there. You got a rabbit, fox. It's fun to kind of mess around with animals as well and draw so many people. We got some finishing doodles. We're almost at the end of this book. I always want to draw somebody with like they're pushing back their hair or something. And sneaking in, you know, being like, hey, how's it going, buddy old pal? Drawing people in dresses from the side, you know, like drawing that, like having very like strict kind of lines to follow or something. It's kind of fun if you notice like the front of the dress goes down. And this is the end. I tried to draw, ooh, that's not very nice, but I tried to draw some of my characters, you know. Ronan, Violet, Casper, Agatha, Fiona, Remy. Surprisingly, a surprising amount of them have names. And that's all, folks. In their handwriting, her handwriting. And then I was like, well, it's not really done. There's technically another page, but the finale is done. But welcome to the real end. A select few made it. Put on some glasses. The future is bright. Thank you so much for watching, for coming by with me. It means the world. I really hope you enjoyed this. And yeah, it was a lot of fun to do. I really hope you enjoyed it. Tell me what you thought. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. And if you're still here, then please don't forget to have a lovely day. You can go to my Instagram at camtheartist if you don't already know it. Just some self-plugs here.